This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Pokemon cards sometimes tell a story, and today I've got a huge list of Pokemon cards that actually tell a story through not just their actual text, but the art too. So let's jump into it. I did a YouTube short a while ago on this, but I figure let's go over it again because it's one of my favorite sets of cards of all time. This is the Charmander trainer story, where it starts off with the trainer, obviously chasing after his Charmander. My Charmander is so rambunctious. I wonder if we can become good friends. A lot of people, they know about this card, but they don't realize that there's flavor text here that actually tell the story, so it's kind of cool. Finally, it evolves into Charmeleon, my precious friend who is always with me. I have so many things I want to tell you. Look at this. The kid's grown up now. He is now a young adult. And his Charmeleon, he's chill. He's a good old boy. The evolution, no matter what happens, if we stick together, we can get past it forever and ever. Oh man, see, I didn't know that. That's why I wanted to cover this, because I just looked at the actual art. But if you read the lore, it's a story. It's so cool. So the kid is an adult now, and Charizard is the best boy. I mean, absolute banger. So Pokemon cards, they tell a story. I'm going to go through a bunch of them. So let's go on to our next entry. But before we do, I want to talk about our sponsor of the day, and that is Squarespace. They sponsor our channel, so let's talk about them super quickly. If you guys are a content creator like myself, Squarespace makes it super easy for you to showcase your videos in your very own website. Upload videos, create video libraries, and even monetize your content. Perfect for any gaming outlets, exclusive uploads, and even premium content. And if you want to keep on going, you can make an online store and offer services, sell products, or even do both. Squarespace gives you everything you need to grow your business and also get paid all in one place. So once you do create that website or online store, you can showcase it with style. And with easy online payments and built-in tools for all of your inventory, you can give your customers a seamless shopping experience. And when you have those stores set up, if you're a creator, you can use your brand and sell custom merch. Merch is a great way to engage your audience and generate even more income, and Squarespace handles all of the production, the inventory, and shipping, so you can focus on what you do best. As always, thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/AlexAce and add code AlexAce at checkout to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Huge shout out to Squarespace. But here is our next entry, and it's actually another fire type family. This is Tepig. It can definitely dodge its foes' attacks while shooting fireballs from its nose. It roasts berries before it eats them. So this time, no story, but we got a family here with the Tepig. And of course, the Tepig now evolves, and we've got a Pignite. So the family has expanded. There's a daughter now. The kid's a little bit older, and when it's internal, fire flares up. Its movement grows sharper and faster. When in trouble, it emits smoke. And I bet you didn't see this coming, but it evolved again, and now the family's even larger. Look at this. We got a wife, a kid. The parents are grandparents now. This is crazy. It's, again, super cute. It is a family card. Apparently fire types are great with families. I didn't actually know this, but the Emboar can throw a fire punch by setting its fist on fire with its fiery chin, and it cares deeply about its friends. See, this one we got a little bit of lore, but it cares deeply. You know what? I don't know why we got Emboar as a family man. I feel like there's a lot of other Pokemon they're more like family based. I don't know. It's still super cute, but I just think it's kind of funny they chose Emboar. Not to ruin the mood though, but not all Pokemon cards are built the same. Not all of them are super happy, because this one's actually super freaking sad. This one might actually be one of the saddest Pokemon cards, and people don't even know it exists. This is an XY breakthrough, super old card. I mean, look, 2015. Crazy. But this is Cubone. It always wears the skull of its dead mother, so no one has any idea what its hidden face looks like. And this one, this poor Cubone hugging his little bone by himself as he stares off as his kid is with its mother. I mean, dude, come on. Pokemon. Who made this? Sumiyoshi Kizuki-san. What were you thinking? This is so sad. This is so freaking sad. Again, it's so cool how you can tell a story with just one small picture. It's crazy. I think what's really cool is that sometimes Pokemon cards actually, it's not just family based or it's just the same Pokemon. Sometimes they actually interact with other Pokemon. So this is Legendary Treasures. This is Trubbish. and inhaling the gas they belch will make you sleep for a week. They prefer unsanitary places, so it's in a junkyard, obviously. But there is a part 2. We've got Phione here. Phione, I don't actually know. It drifts in warm seas. It always returns to where it is born, no matter how far it may have drifted. And as you can see, there's our boy right there. He's in the bottom, or top, mid, left. And I kind of noticed this earlier. The wing goals are like green. It's probably not a good thing. Sure enough, there is a 3rd entry, and it's Empoleon. If anyone were to hurt its pride, it will slash them with wings that can cleave through an ice flow. I don't know what that means, but hey, they became homies. Phione and Empoleon. They want to get to, they're swimming and being epic. And Trubbish, he just wanted to be part of the fun. And he joined them. I mean, Trubbish, low-key, cute Pokemon. I'm saying, I think people hate him, but this just makes him super cute. Look, he just wants to have a good time. Now, this one is an absolute classic. I covered this one in a YouTube short, but I'm going to cover it again. This is Meowth. We've got, he adores round objects. I actually didn't know that, but it wanders the streets on a nightly basis to look for dropped loose change. Okay. He's got a nice little round berry there, and there's an Inkay looking very oddly suspicious over here. This Inkay decides to beat the heck out of this poor Meowth. It flashes the light-emitting spots on its body, which trains its opponent's will to fight. It takes the opportunity to scuttle away and hide. And he stole the berry. Look, he's even got the mwah. He's got mwah. This poor Meowth. They lost his freaking berry. One thing I've noticed is that a lot of these cards are actually from older sets, because this next one is in Legendary Treasures, and it's not two here. It picks foods from cactus plants, definitely avoiding buds and spines. It seems to skip about to move. It's super cold. Look, oh my god, the snow, they're freezing. And you might have noticed in the top left, there's a spooky looking Bouffalant. But if we head over to 107 of the same set, Bouffalant has warmed up the Xatu. Their fluffy fur absorbs damage even if they strike foes with a fierce headbutt. So look at them. They're all warm and cuddly, and he's smiling. He's all like, yeah, I got you guys. I got you. So, not all Pokemon cards have sad stories. I feel like we've gotten 2 in a row where they're like, oh man, this is a happy ending. But yeah, shout out to Legendary Treasures for having a bunch of Pokemon cards that are connected with each other, because guess what? The next one is exactly the same set. This set told so many stories. We're over on card number 18, Charmeleon. In the Rocky Mountains where Charmeleon live, their fiery tails shine at night like stars. And unfortunately, Charmeleon, he's just eating and doesn't even realize that he's burning up this poor freaking Swablu. And I bet you know where I'm going with this, because we're going over to 103. I have to actually buy the card. I have it in real life, but not here. Swablu is angry. Look at him. He's got a burnt wing. For some reason, it likes to land on people's heads softly and act like it's a hat. But maybe not to Charmeleon, because look at him. He's like, bro, you burnt my wing. Why would you do that? And Charmeleon's like, oh man, my bad, OG. My bad. So this next Pokemon card, Mimikyu V from Brilliant Stars, tells its own story. And honestly, it's so cool with the way full art cards are nowadays, because we get cards like this where obviously Mimikyu V is watching something on the TV, and then you've got design. The room is designed. You've got the chair. It's stitched up. It's super creepy looking. Obviously, Acerola coming in, and they're like, oh my god, they're watching some horrifying movie, clearly. But I mean, this room, she designed this room for her Mimikyu. It's got a little Gengar plushie, the popcorn spilled on the floor. They're watching scary movies. It's cool. Pokemon cards are really a work of art that tell a story, and I think that is so cool. And obviously, for our partner Pokemon that are usually, alongside other Pokemon like Illumise and I forgot the other one, Plusle and Minun here. You've got Plusle taking a little selfie in front of the plane, and then Minun absolutely aura farming on top of the wing of the plane. They're posing and stuff for the camera. I will say they're not always connected though, because we got Hypno here from Breakpoint. As you can see, very spooky, very scary. But there's a Clefairy on the right side singing, trying to make some light in the world, clearly. Well, guess what? It didn't work out too well, because Clefairy is now very, very dizzy and traumatized, because Hypno, look at him. Look at him in the top right. I gotta say, Hypno low-key is one of the scariest Pokemon just because of the mind control he can do. Like, bro is spooky. He's a spooky guy. And this art is just amazing. I mean, art, I could do a whole video on its own on the art of Pokemon and how unique it is. Maybe I should, but I mean, this is really funny. Clefairy is trying to cheer up Hypno, be like, hey, it's okay to be good. He's like, no, it's not. You know what? I'm going to say it. Sometimes Pokemon cards can be kind of messed up. I'm going to say it. Because you've got Aerokuda here. Aerokuda here, just chilling. Look at him, smiling. And what's this? A Cramorant in the background. Oh my god, that Cramorant is eating the Aerokuda. Is this the first time that we've ever seen Pokemon eating other Pokemon, like in a card? Because I think it might be, and it's a little messed up. And I think it's funny because it's like these have to be in the same deck. Because look, discard any number of Aerokudas from your bench. This attack does 60 damage from each Aerokuda you discard. That's messed up, man. That's freaking messed up. Like full art cards, illustration rares, art rares, whatever you want to call them. It just, there's so many great ways they tell stories, and it almost makes me want them to turn into like little cartoons of their own. Because clearly, this Riolu, he's just like, you know, I mean, look around him. The weights are all destroyed because he's just way too strong. I don't know why the pillowcases are all messed up. Maybe it was just punching the heck out of him. The couch is destroyed. He's like a little dog, a little pupper that just went a little too crazy. And he's got that look on his eye like, oh, I swear it wasn't me, man. It wasn't me, but it was you. I know it was you. I know it was you. I mean, just look at this. I don't have enough Pokemon credits to buy all these cards, so we're going to start looking them in, you know, saturated. They're not going to be super saturated, but we got Ralts. Again, these are like the family ones. You know, they just moved into a home, bunch of boxes everywhere, and boom, they've evolved into a Curlia. She's a mother now. The family is growing. There's a little Ralts doll on the bottom, super cute, and boom, that's a Fido. I have to go to the secret art rares because it's over here. And then boom, look, the mom is now a grandma. I mean, honestly, she still looks like she's probably just a mom. I don't actually know. There's some grays in there, and it's a Gardevoir. The house is beautiful. They've been knitting. Beautiful. I actually have this card, so I'm actually kind of happy that I have it because it's beautiful. Look at that. Ralts doll has now transformed. It's even bigger now. It's so cool. I love these cards. Turn them into short animated stories. Do it now, right now. Sometimes they tell stories like this where you've got Deerling on the left side, Autumn Deerling, or Fall, or whatever you want to call it, and then boom, it evolves into a Sawsbuck. And on the right side, you've got the other seasons, and they connect. Like, they actually connect, if that makes sense. Like, you could have one card and attach it to the next. Like, this is so cool. I actually have 2 of these graded in 10s, and I have them sat side by side like this because I think it's really cool that they're like connected cards. I think that's super cool. Speaking of connected cards, this is another set where they're not so much connected, but it's the same Pokemon in the same area. You got Duskull, boom. Dusclops, boom. Dusknoir. Same art style as what I should have actually said. And I think it's so cool because it's like they've been creepy. They're creepy each time. But man, I mean, the Duskull family is so cool to me. And I love this card. It's actually one of the best cards in the game. It's very playable. But we've only got time for one more set of Pokemon cards, and that is Fuecoco. You know, we're out shopping, doing some groceries with Fuecoco. He's already eating an apple. I gotta pay for that. Coca-Cola, Crocan eating my dollars. I don't know why I said that. And he's eating more stuff. Dude, you gotta stop eating. I have to pay for these things. It's the same kid, by the way. Look at that. He's got the white hat. We've done our shopping. By the way, this is all in one shopping trip. He evolved all in one shopping trip because I've been wearing the same clothes. Look at this. This kid, he's like, I've been wearing the same clothes. You evolved 3 times on this trip. I don't know how that happened. But I think it's cool when the attention to detail is there, that they keep the same trainer. And I mean, this card's, I mean, it's stunning. All right, that's it. All right, thank you guys for watching. Bye.